Hello?
Hey, Cam. They said this was a Facebook thing? This is what...
Kind of, yeah.
Okay.
I'm going to record it just because you know the issues that
Yeah.
So here's my thing, okay? So, you know the situation with my neighbor that started originally here.
With this, right?
With the driveway.
Yeah.
That when they came over here and they went over to my personal property, okay?
Okay.
So, the whole process was a mess. You remember with the DA going with the evidence and all this stuff, okay?
Yeah.
So, during that investigation, remember you went to the town over here to try to talk to them?
About
the situation, whatever you talked about with them.
The variance and all that stuff. Yeah.
Since then, it has been a goddamn hell for me in this town, okay? I have Muscarian them saying evidence, this, that. It's been going on. It's relevant with what I'm saying today. That's what I'm talking about, okay? And we went through it. You know, Sergeant Fountain says one thing, you said one thing about the evidence, Muscari said another. It's been going on, and they just threw my case to the side. And any other thing I ever reported, it's never been reported properly, documented, nothing. It's always been given back to me, all this stuff going back and forth, okay? So, as of recent, I made a Facebook page, my own Facebook page, okay? And it's me going to Muscari's office, Todd Hood's office, and I did this years ago, in 2019, okay? And then, since then, this case has been getting even worse, okay? They just keep making up more and more lies, okay? And this is where it's relevant to what's going on today. When we're going back and forth, one day I get a response from their attorney, and it says that everybody in this town is eager to get against me, from the village officials, everybody. Okay?
And this is from their attorney?
This is from their attorney to me in their lawsuit, written. Okay? And it says that I'm a bad neighbor. Okay? First of all, I don't even know anyone here. I've never even spoken to anybody here. The only people that I know is the old person that lived there that left. He came up to me and said hi, wanted to purchase antiques from my barn one time. My neighbor here, Michael, I never had a problem with him. Me and him talk almost every time I see him. Okay. And the neighbor over there, Frank, which we used to exchange cards before coronavirus happened, and Christmas holiday gifts, small, stuff like that. I don't know anyone else. So you've never ever
we know
gotten,
Debbie
from the
antique store.
From the antique store, certain people, but you've never got a complaint from anyone to come here to complain about me ever, since I've been here, ever.
And this attorney is saying that everybody has a problem.
Correct, okay? So then, in that complaint, that lady over there, Wendy Swingle, who's the person that I was calling about the dogs being loose over 72 times on my property, defecating, coming into my car. Okay.
That's the next one over on the other side.
Yeah, right. She was only witness that wrote a letter about me that I'm a bad neighbor. Same weird stuff that never happened. Like I went to a basketball game and eyeballed her son. I never even been to a basketball game here. I don't even know what the hell she's talking about, right?
Like a school thing she's talking?
I guess. Okay. And then she says that I went to MDT Bank and I spread information about the case and stuff, and
Is she posting this on Facebook?
No, she's giving this to an attorney. I'm telling you what happened with the attorney thing, okay? Because it has to do with the Facebook. I'm getting there.
Okay.
So I called MDT Bank. I said, did you guys say anything like this to this lady? They completely said no. No one's ever said anything. So
what did she say about the bank that you were doing?
She said I was going there talking about the case. Not that it's anything. If I did, it's my business. But I didn't. That's the thing, right?
Okay.
So this bad neighbor bullshit thing started. I'm saying, okay, initially. That's the first time I ever heard of something like that, was when their attorney said something to me. Okay? Now, time goes, I start posting more videos on my Facebook. Okay? And everything I post is similar to this. It's the whole thing. I'm not cutting it. It's nothing. It's just me having the interaction, placing a complaint, and being mistreated. Period. That's all it is. Okay?
It's your Facebook, right?
My Facebook.
Right.
Okay? So then I found this Facebook page. It was called the Earlville Community Watch. Okay. Right? So I said to myself, well, maybe people in the town might want to know this, so I posted a thing. You know who Corey Mosher is? Mosher Farms in Madison County over there?
I know Mosher Farms. I don't know.
Okay, well, he's the owner of that, and he works for Rachel May, who's a senator. Okay? So when this stuff was going on, halfway on with my neighbor, the mayor told me to go fuck myself from making these complaints, okay? And was posting racist stuff about Muslims Islamophobic stuff and stuff like that. So I reported him to the Evan Schwartz, the head of Hamilton.
He was doing that on their their page, or where was he?
On his Facebook page.
Oh, his own
Facebook page.
Right.
He was putting that. So I reported him to Evan Schwartz, okay? And Rachel May's office, the senator, got involved, and they sent Corey Mosher undercover to witness some of the things that they were doing. It was more than just that. They weren't posting our minutes. They weren't like village violations also. That was just one of the things that was happening, okay? The video that I posted was Corey Mosher explaining to me how they were wrong, they did the investigation, that they're going to write an apology letter. It was like that kind of a video. So I figured on that community watch that was an important video. So I joined the group and I posted my post, right? One guy commented on it, and it was like a regular comment, like it wasn't anything crazy. He was just like it was like Nick French, right? And he said something along the lines like, "I agree with Corey. We gotta get better people here." One person, I think it was Mikey Polero or something. He gave it like a thumbs up, okay, on my post. That's all that was said on there. That's it, okay. And you know me. Have I ever, even when they were yelling and cursing at me, like with the other officers and stuff, have I ever been rude or like threatening?
Not that I know. No.
Right. Like I've never done that. Right. Yeah. It's not my style. Okay. When that post got put on there, whoever runs that Earlville community post took my post down, okay? Which is fine. I'm not saying anything. It's their post, whatever, all right? It shouldn't have been taken down, but whatever. That's like a Facebook thing. But what's more alarming is now what happened afterwards, okay? So I look why she took the post down, because a person named Judy Mofel, who is the wife of the current mayor right now, okay? Who also at that time was posting all this racist, sexist stuff. Okay? She was the one that brought up my video to the person, okay, that runs the thing. So they took down the video, okay, and then this is my deposition to you right now, okay?
This has got everybody's names and stuff in it?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay? So they pull. So basically, here's what it is. She started it out, and you could barely see it here, and I'm going to email it to you because it's more of a no, you can't. You can see it better in the email. Like when you print it out, it looks a little weird. Okay?
Who's the current mayor now?
John Mofel.
John Mofel.
Mofel?
Mm-hmm.
Where does he reside?
I don't know his exact. He's in Earlville. I don't know his address. I have no idea. I'm sure the village could tell you. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So I printed out. I have the
post conversation.
Their conversations right here. This is what I'm giving you the evidence of right now, okay? Over here. And when you go, and I had to print it out a few times, okay? Right here. Just these, and the ones in my hand, okay? I'm giving them to you. I had to print them out a few times because as we were having conversations going back and forth, they deleted this post now, the post that we're on now, okay? So, on that post, that just shows what was being said. Okay?
So basically, Judy Mofel started off the post by saying, "Let the shit show begin."
That's what she said. That was the first post.
Wait, but let me say something. Mm-hmm. With a picture of a party, like a those emoji type of pictures, like a celebration, with a person holding like presents and confetti falling down. You can't see it for some reason. Facebook doesn't show that when you try to save it. But it said, "Let the shit show begin." The words are saved of what the post said. And then right underneath that, people were like, what's going on? And then they start talking about us, about the post. Why is this guy posting this? Blah, 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 blah.
About the one between you and
Corey Mosher. Yep. So they started talking about that, okay? And then after they started talking about that, you'll see it in that conversation or whatever, okay? They start talking about it and getting into why was it put on, blah, 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 blah. Okay? I started commenting on it also. And you'll read my comments there. You'll see, keep turning because you're not even there yet. I posted the whole thing.
So is that part with the shit show on this?
Yeah. It was actually, you could barely see it. It's like very faint. You'll see it. I can show you online. I could send it to you, okay? It doesn't print. That's the problem.
All right.
Okay? But keep going. Keep turning. Keep turning.
Oh, there it is, right there.
Yeah, see? The shit show. It's okay? And there was like a big party, like a lady throwing confetti, okay? And this is where it started. Okay? And you just read what they're saying, so you know, for yourself or whatever. But right there, it's just a whatever, just like a little odd of a conversation. They're going back and forth, and then you'll see me that when you see that picture right there, Jem Polakin, this is the stuff that I was saying. Okay? Now, the reason why you have 5 different emails is because since they took the post off, I had to catch all of them. I had to print it separately. It wouldn't, for some reason, I don't know why. This is with Facebook. I had to print out 5 different times to get the whole conversation. So when you put all those emails together, you will have everything that was said in there by everyone. Okay?
So this Alyssa Mulf, that's the
Alyssa Mulfeld is a relative of Mulfeld.
Is that relate anything to the mayor or no?
Yes.
She's related to.
I don't know how, but she is.
Alright, so after this happens,
this post comes in, which is the more important one. That's just the email conversation going back and forth.
It's not email, it's
post conversation. But it's to show that I never made any threat. Like, all my things are there. Okay? And the reason why I say that is, after when I was on there, they blocked me from the site, from the Facebook page.
And that's the Earlville, whatever.
Yeah, Earlville Community Watch. Okay. So now that happens. Okay.
So when you block somebody, you're assuming now they can no longer see you. You're assuming, you understand, like they can't see what your posts.
Okay.
So I have an account. So I logged in and saw he was happening to him. I was watching too on my side. So then they blocked me. And now
they blocked me.
Now I catch this.
And now this starts getting posted. Okay? Now just read it from top to bottom so you get the full story, but that's where the farm. Actually, can you report to my name?
Who's this Lyons lady?
That Lyons is...
That Lyons lady?
Yeah, well, that was one of the people that's constantly on... When you read these emails, she's on there, like, talking to me back and forth.
So she claimed that Jem basically threatened her.
Yeah, he didn't get there yet.
Yeah, but I'm just bringing it up. You'll get to the part where she basically claims that Jem threatened her. This is after they deleted.
This is what she says. She goes,
everything.
Jem threatened me, basically, and then she goes, but she did not get a screenshot of it. Like, she has no evidence of it. Okay? So that means at this time, and all these people are friends. The person that runs the page are friends. They're friends with the Mulfeld family. All of them are friends, right? So basically what ends up happening is, this was their thought on it. They just banned me from the site. I can't see what they're posting, and now they're posting this about me. This is obviously this is their intent, okay? Because why else would you ban me? If you want to have a conversation with me, you wouldn't ban me, right? And I'm not posting anything vulgar. I'm not posting anything.
I didn't threaten
anybody or anything, right? So now she says this. So now I'm just letting you know. Because remember how I told you how Christy Lane and them tell lies? Like, which was obvious lies about the situation that's going on, just like the bad neighbor, like all this stuff, right? This is someone now plotting right now to say that I threatened them when I didn't.
Did she call anybody?
I don't know what she did.
Well, Jem, after that, he posted on his book, I have everything saved and you're a liar. So I doubt that she would call when he said I saved everything.
And they can still look on your Facebook if
Absolutely.
they want.
Absolutely. We want everybody to see what's going on.
So then, this was the people who viewed that, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so you could see when you look at this, okay?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, the one with the thread on it.
Yeah, this.
Okay.
It says
for that post,
the number of people are watching.
Okay? It says this many number.
This 36 thing.
Yes.
What that was?
There's a part somewhere on the top. See here? Seen by 142.
Oh, okay.
You'll always see something like
those
that. And
people,
if you click it.
So that means all those people saw that all that stuff said about me, that I'm dangerous. You see, like how I'm a dangerous person. Do you see that?
Yeah. That keep.
And that I threatened them. You see that?
He basically threatened me.
Yeah,
all
he basically
those people
threatened me.
saw that.
So now here's all those people, and because it prints it out weird, here's all their names, all printed out, all witnesses. Okay? Some of them you have like Kelly Beach, who are people that work into the village office also. Okay? So then, here's John Mulfeld's Facebook with the administrator, the head administrator as his friend. See that?
Is this the current?
Yep,
Yes.
that's the current mayor.
Current mayor.
Yep. Okay? Now, So, not that Christy, what they're doing isn't enough. Not that what happened with the police wasn't enough with Mascari. Not that all that. I'm hurt. I got injured at work on top of that. Not that all that's enough in my life, okay? And there's more stuff going on, like my mail's being stolen, okay? There's fraudulent signatures being made on my mail. There's like a mail investigation going on now with the mail company, okay?
Someone forged your signature?
All right, someone's forging signatures that I received stuff. Besides all that going on, I was going to actually call you guys yesterday about this, okay? But I was so goddamn stressed out, I passed out. And I fell asleep for hours, okay? I woke up, I go, I gotta call the police officers. I didn't even want to call you guys. I don't. But I have to, okay? So this happens, okay? So I go and I'm typing this up. My wife looks.
Wait, I want to say it now. Okay. So
She'll
he's
take
typing up your stuff. And as I'm investigating into, more things about this town, I come to find out Alyssa Mofeld's post on her personal Facebook page. And it says this: if you see anything from this person, report them. They are harassing many of the village because of their own mistakes, so they are mad. This is not okay. This is getting out of hand. Starting trouble on a community page for no reason. The truth will come out, but for now, this community needs to watch out for each other.
It says that you have to do what? If you see anything on it? If you see anything?
It says just report them. It says if you see anything from this person, report them. Okay? Now, it has his page, Cops Lie, report everything. This is Honest U.S. Citizen. You can go there and watch all the videos. Now, if you see here, people commented on that post. It says, I just reported him for harassment. Maybe if enough people do, they'll shut his page down. It's going to get worse. It says, I reported a lot of stuff. Then this person, Christy Lane, says, are you reporting this to the Facebook or police? Then Louis Pilero says, they just added me as a friend. Caleb Gager says, yeah, who the F is this guy? Melissa Mofeld, I am not 100% sure who he is, but he is harassing people and causing trouble. If there is anything he doesn't like, he will blast you on his social media talking about corruption, racism, discrimination, anything he can make out of whatever anyone does. He is convinced that this town is against him when everything that's happened has been his own doing. And this person writes, it seems like a pretty cool guy. Okay, I want to get to the most important parts. This is all blah, blah, blah. But then there's a part here. I can imagine where he gets this. Okay,
and this is all yours, right? On this page right here.
No, this is her own post.
Oh, she just put your thing on her page?
This is Alyssa Molfeld, August 25th at 10 something in the morning. She made this post. She took this picture.
Took the picture off it. Okay.
To show people who he is. And then she wrote that. But this, I believe, is inciting violence because of this reason. There's a part here where she says, I don't know her, but okay, I pissed on his weeds. This was one of the people that were talking crap on this thing back and forth to Jem originally. That Jessica Lyons. Then she goes, we did. Alyssa Molfeld said to Jessica Lyons, we did. Then Alyssa Molfeld goes to Jessica Lyons, correction, the whole town did, laugh out loud. They think this is a big joke. Then
Did you print this stuff out?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Then Jessica Lyons says, Dan said he was going to park his lawn chair on the sidewalk in front of his house since he wants to threaten us. No one's threatened him. We made that. We have evidence.
So that's one thing.
So
I want to know who Dan is. Who they're claiming Dan is.
He's not joking. I mean, he went as far as to even look up my family. I don't know what she's talking about there. Then she goes, Jessica Lyons, yeah, it's crazy. Something has to be done about this. Something has to be done. What's going to be done? Then it says, well, we know where he lives and what he drives. I wish I could see his coward face. Who is this person? Says Terry Daly. Then Jessica Lyons says, Terry Daly, a keyboard warrior, lives on East Main Street next to Kirsty and Brian Lane. Then it says, no name though. That's his name on his profile. That's his given name. If you listen to the interviews on his page, he introduces himself as Jem. Okay, haha. Then Christy Lane goes, this is my neighbor. His name is really Jem Polakin. We have been engaged in legal battle with him for years. They started it. He has hassled my family since he moved in, as you can see from some of the posts on his Facebook, and we finally had to sue him, which is not true. We never messed with him. He had been nothing but a nuisance. His house is coming up for auction September 12th due to never paying taxes, and we are hoping this finally gets him out of this town. Okay? Now, I am hoping for everyone's sake, his house sells, we will run him out. He is a nasty human being. Okay? There's admitting right there the hate that they have for us since we moved here, because we never did anything to them. Guy's irrelevant. Y'all just feeding his fire. He's going to see fire if he keeps this shit up. Jessica Lyons.
I'm going to see fire. So I want to say this to you, okay?
We're just showing what
I'm
was done to
going
us.
to
know her.
No,
I don't know
we
her.
don't even know who this person
The
is.
first time I got into contact with her was what you have
On
in
the
your
community
hands.
watch
When I posted
thing.
that and she reacted to it. And I didn't even say anything bad to her, nothing.
Then this guy goes, looks like baby shit. What the F? What's this guy's objective? He's getting, you know, he keeps going on. Can't find him on Facebook. Then Christy Lane posts so they could click it and go right to his page. And all I'm saying is that is inciting violence.
Take this. Now what I'm saying is, I want to know who Dan is, one, and just investigate it. I want to know who Dan is that says that he's going to come to my house with a bunch of people sit on my lawn. Because you know what? You have Amazon Prime? You know that show? You know
what it is.
Okay. You know a show called Them?
No.
Look it up, okay? Because it's about a family that moves into a white community,
A black
let's say,
family.
a black family, okay? And I'm not black, but I'm a minority, and I'm Muslim, okay? And they treat them racistly, okay? They actually, one of the things they do to abuse them is sit with a lawn chair right in front of their property.
The whole town.
And let me explain something, because I know how sick this place is. That sidewalk right there is my property. It's not even public property, just so you know, okay? That's
The town does
illegally
not
put there
have
on top of that.
any
On top
kind
of
of
that,
any permission
they have
to
no
have a
easement
sidewalk
right
on
to
our
even
property.
put that. I've already went through this with the town. So now, if they were to do that, they would be on private property, actually. Okay? So
There is no town
that's
easement
one.
that-
And for Jessica Lyons to first say that I threatened her and I didn't, okay, and then say that I'm gonna catch fire.
Because she's
Catch
basically
fire with
inciting
what?
violence, lying to people, saying
Hold on.
he threatened them when she didn't, and now they're getting
Catch
mad at
fire
us.
with what? What does that mean? Okay?
You said this Lions. You don't know much at all about Lions.
Nothing.
I don't know anything except that. Now,
Well, I do know she's friends with the Mofelds. I do know
you see that whole post that you were looking at on my phone? When you print it, it looks like this. You know the one that my wife was just reading to you?
It comes out tiny.
I'm gonna email this to you.
And you can see it in big.
And it will
like
be
this.
huge.
You will see it like
It'll
this.
be even better than that.
Just like that.
on there, okay?
Give me the mayor. This is mayor, right?
John Muhlfeld. Muhlfeld.
I have two daughters. One's 10 years old. One is a daughter with autism. She's 16 years old. We're just living in this house and minding our own business, never messing with anybody. Anything that ever happened, you know, because you've been part of this whole investigation and everything that's been going on, has been started by our neighbors. And then they have incited hatred from their friends and the townspeople by going around spreading rumors that we're messing with them.
How do you spell that? Lions. Lyons.
Lyons.
It's Jessica, right?
Jessica.
And I'm seriously tired of it. I am scared for my
She's the one
family.
that said in there that you.
Catch fire.
No, and she said something about
That
you
Jen threatened her.
Yeah, she's the one.
She's the one that claimed. And then you know what they tried to do? They went, oh, really? Oh, my God. Oh, wow. Trying to make it look like a drama. If he didn't save all that stuff, they could have just easily called, like Karens, like racist Karens, that you see on TV all the time, harassing minorities and hurting people, and then claiming that they're the innocent little victims.
And you know what? You know what, Mr. Perry? I'm so amazing. What do you wanna?
This Dan, he isn't mentioned anywhere else
No.
besides that
No,
one.
Nope.
she just said Dan told her.
That's what Dan said. So I want to know who Dan is, because that's coming from her, which is really bad. Because obviously, whoever she's talking to, they're getting people ready to attack me at my home. So here's what I want to say. You remember when? That's why I'm so glad it's you that came here. When Brian and Christy Lane said that I told you that you were a racist. You remember that? And remember that whole thing that happened?
Well, I wasn't here when they said it to you, but yes, I remember you
That
saying
conversation.
Yeah, remember we talked,
Yeah,
and you told me like, I never said that to you,
Right.
because we never said anything like
Right,
that.
yep.
But I'm telling you right now, okay? So there's no whole nothing.
So this stuff, you can
This
send
is-
him the email you have in mind. Yes.
You're gonna take all this as evidence, okay? I'm only gonna send you an email as far as the one that couldn't be printed out, because the rest is printed out I'll send it to you in email form too. But I want you to take hard copies because the last time I gave you an email, I still haven't. They didn't look at anything from there. You didn't give them any of the emails according to them.
Yeah, no,
So-
we're not saying
So
that.
now
They
I'm not
said
saying
it.
you did. I know you told me you did, but Mascari said that you didn't, and Balecki said that you didn't. Okay, so I'm giving you both.
This
okay?
is harassment.
That's that.
Those things as far as you ever threatening them, that's you got it marked, right?
Yeah.
Wherever they say
Correct. Every post I made.
That
on
is. Did you mark
every,
it? You said?
Yes, I marked it on there. You'll see it. I put an arrow
that. Do you
to
have a
it.
15? Do you have a 15?
I can look.
Officer Perry, this is harassment. This is inciting violence on my family and our home and our property. And this has to stop. We are not doing anything to anybody but expressing our freedom of speech and letting the world know what has been happening to us in this community since we moved here. And we've had enough. And we're going to let everybody know what's happening.
And I'm not. This is not getting pushed to the side. I want my you could type up my deposition,
I
a
want to
copy
say
of
one
my
thing.
deposition.
When the lanes have harassed us in the past, you said if they do it again, it's considered a misdemeanor, whatever the heck it is. They have harassed us many times and nothing has happened. Nothing, not a misdemeanor.
And they're involved in this too.
Nothing.
Are
And
they-
they're in there talking
Absolutely.
crap.
She was-
Because they're in there talking, giving information about me.
It's been spreading lies, saying that we started stuff with them and that they had to sue us. When you know damn well that the reason that they're suing us is because they came over our property when we basically they're trying to get back at us for us standing up for our property and telling them they couldn't do what they were doing. And I find that the cops not doing anything about it has empowered this community to treat us this way.
Correct.
That's just how I feel.
Majorly.
And all the officials, Gaber, all the people that
Balecki,
we let
Mascari,
know.
Todd Hood, whoever's been involved in it.
When the thing happened with the mayor, same thing happened. People were letting dogs loose, annoying us. There's a town ordinance that says they have to stop
I want to say
it.
something. Sitting on my lawn, right? It's interesting the things that people pick. Sitting on my lawn to do that, just think about it. In today's world, a racist would do that. Sticking dogs on people when it's coming into my car at my children. You know who used to stick dogs at people? Do you know?
No, I don't.
Well, a lot of it happened when police actually would stick dogs on black people in the 60s. That is the thing that they would do. So I'm tired of it, okay? And I want to say something where I expect 100% for Miss Lyons to be deposed, because I want her on deposition to say that I threatened her on a deposition, because I'm saying on deposition that she didn't. And
That you didn't.
I didn't threaten her. I didn't threaten her. So I already said it on my deposition. I want her to say that I did threaten her on a deposition. Okay?
And I want to say also this: if it's true that my husband threatened her, then why didn't she call the cops and
Well, that's what I said. Did she call on
and
any
put
of
a
the-
report on him? You know what she did though? I will tell you what she did. You know what she did? She came on my husband's Facebook list after they blocked him. And we have no problem with people coming to our Facebook. That's what it's for. But I will show you what she did, which doesn't seem like a concerned person who has just been threatened. She came on my husband's page, and on one of the posts, where is it? Was it the one with the name? Was it the one with Excel where he's telling you to go after yourself? That recording?
Do you want to put them individually?
Help us, Jen.
No.
I can't do it.
She wrote it on the exact post that I was exposing her on. That's what she put the emoji on.
So, Cam, this says one of three, but there's only.
It's the other hard papers are behind it. It's garbage. You don't really need the other two. I just gave it to you so you have the full printout.
Well, we want to
So-
be able to document
How many I took?
everything that we took.
sure. So hold this and I'll show
Sure.
you.
So if you've got a way to break it down, what I will do
I will
is
break
I
it
will
down.
write it down with how many pages it consists
Yep.
of, each section.
Okay. So this is all the names on
So
Facebook.
Facebook names.
Yep,
that's what
one,
that is.
2,
Those are the names of the people that actually saw
3,
the actual
4.
conversation.
5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23 pages of names.
And then these are the same as those.
These are
typed,
in
right?
case like one's like missing from here because it types weird. These are all the names typed. Okay. Again, and you can count how many pages.
22. You said 22.
I think that's what I said. Yeah.
22 pages. Clipped. Is that clipped and stapled together, or just clipped together?
Clipped and stapled.
And then we have 7 pages of their names printed.
Okay. So 7 pages of their names printed. Okay. This is 1 page, and this is where she claims, Jessica Lyons claims that I threatened her, and they talk about my character and say that I'm dangerous.
Hold on,
No.
1 page.
And these are Facebook posts, right?
Yeah.
Mhm. On the community blog.
1 page, Earlville Community Watch.
Mhm. That's what was deleted.
And they deleted this.
Now, if you guys could like.
Now
ask for us to-
Facebook, I already not talked, but I read Facebook's policy. They have the administrator of this can bring this all back up so you can see it.
And you can
so
see if
if they
you threatened
don't,
her or not.
that's them concealing now.
So is
Evidence.
Lyons their administrator? or you
No,
don't know?
this girl is Chelsea Lynn
That's John Mofield.
Losi.
So what's that? Is that
I'm
page
go-
going with us?
It is, but hold on, I'll give it to you. Hold on 1 second. I want to get the rest of
So,
it.
just so you're aware, the only pages I have on this receipt so far is what's in that stack there. So
I know.
Keep that separate.
Yep, that's what I'm doing. Okay, so this is 1 page of the most recent post that they made of today.
Today's date?
Yes,
28?
20.
Yes.
That's from the 28th?
Hold on, let me just check it really quickly.
Just need her name. Lucy.
The post was dated for August 25th
So that would be Wednesday. So that's the posting.
at 10:05 a.m.
5 still up.
Yeah.
1 page of posting from, what's the site that this one's off of?
Also Facebook.
Right
and
here,
Understand it's Facebook. What,
right here. It's this.
what site?
It's from Alyssa Mofeld's personal.
ALYSSA?
Yes.
Mhm.
Her personal Facebook.
MUHL?
Yes.
FELD?
And yeah. Mhm. And that is the one that I'm going to email to you, so you have so you could actually read it better.
But
Okay.
even if I print it out, it's going to come out like that. Then if I try to print it.
1 page.
Yeah. I'll send it
That's
to you
what
in a
Facebook.
digital format. That's,
Yeah, oh
you
no,
know-
no, yeah.
1 page is that one, correct?
Yes.
See, when you go to her, when you type in her name, this is the first thing that comes up. See, you click on into her, and this comes up at first because it's like a big post that she just put today. But if you click her name, Alyssa Mofeld, there you go. The post is, where is it? Right here. It takes you directly there. So you got to go down a little bit. It's not right.
Okay.
You know, and you
Okay.
That's fine.
Okay, so these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. These 5 things, they're each individually stapled, okay, are the same email, okay, but as in a different time, like as it was happening. So it goes from less to more, okay.
How many pages in the first one?
This one has 12.
So Earlville Community Watch.
You can write shit show. This is the one with the shit show, okay.
I'm sorry, Earlville Community Watch.
Okay.
12 pages stapled.
12 pages
Can you
stapled.
confirm that there's 12 pages there?
Can we count them there?
No, I got it, babe. I'm just looking at the page on this. Yep. There's 12 here.
Okay. Then we got another Earlville Community Watch.
Yep, and it's 4 pages. And it's there. 4 pages is there.
Staple.
Stapled. They're all stapled. Then there's another 4 pages. And then there is another 12 stapled. And then there's 3 stapled. 1, 2, 3. Okay?
Hold on. The last one you said was 3
Three.
pages?
Yes, sir.
There's two more things I wanted to mention.
Let me just get all the paperwork that you guys are providing to us documented. That way,
Yep.
there's no discrepancy.
This is my deposition for today. Okay?
2 page,
2 pages, self-written deposition, signed and dated. 2 pages, stapled.
Hold on a second.
Yes, sir.
Signed.
You really don't need
Is
these
it-
two.
is it
There's no.
I would like that.
Yeah, I'm
Unless
with
you
you.
have another one of that.
CEM.
Yeah, CEM.
Spell your last name for me.
POLATKAN.
Okay, 2 pages self-written deposition.
1
signed by
page.
Ken Blocken.
1 page of John Mofel showing that Chelsea Lynn Lucy is on there, who's the administrator, is his friend.
So this
And
is
that's his cover page for his
That's his.
Facebook.
Yes, sir.
That would be his. So I'm going to put 1
His
page.
friends list.
Yeah, that would be his cover page though for his Facebook profile, correct?
Yes.
Sir.
So am I fine with John Mofield cover page?
Yes, sir. There you
Okay,
go.
so this person, I want to just go here real quick,
I put him on here. I just want to verify him.
goes on the same person that claimed that Jem threatened her.
this is
Goes.
what's this one's name?
Jessica Lyons, Jessica Lyons. If you could just remember it like that, she's a liar. So Lyons, Jessica Lyons, you know? So she goes on Jem's page, and where he posted that they're liars, you know, he took the whole thing. You go to Honest Your Citizens, see all that there. And then he posted the same thing he gave you here, see, Jessica Lyons, and all that. But there's a part, where is it? Here, where there's people who make faces, emojis, that sort of thing. And she's right here with a big old smile about what they just tried to do. Caleb Gager, another one that's in their community watch list, the people that are part of the group, and Marissa Bendura is also on that list. So her and her little buddies, after they claim that husband threatened her, come on his post and put happy emojis to the fact that he just wrote that Jessica Lyons just claimed on Earlville, New York Community Watch that I threatened her, but she couldn't catch a screenshot. What a liar. I got her the whole post saved. Wow, the dishonesty in the people in this village are such entitled parents. And then where that's he posted that, she came on here because she feels so threatened that he's threatening her. Right here, see, on this. You click into that, and it shows you that, and then you gotta click into here, right on the top underneath all that writing. And then the emojis, again, you gotta click into here, it's annoying, and then they show up right there. But I'm just saying, for someone who was just threatened, did not call the cops, but you're gonna come right here and do this with your buddies. That doesn't seem like someone who's scared and threatened. That seems like somebody who wants to harass us and intimidate.
the threatened comment. I didn't look. When did she post that thing? What day was it? Was recent.
You count
Yes,
Yes.
yes, it was. I'll look it up one
I counted
second.
24 on this one. No discrepancy so far.
I got you.
Everything else is good.
It was just yesterday, right? The thing that happened with the whole arguing on the phone.
Yeah, so this is all in the last 3 days.
Literally just yesterday. Basically, that happened with the discussion on the board, and then they went on to block us and then talk bad about us to all the people on the board, and everybody saw it, spreading lies. And then she went on her own page and posted more stuff.
But never saying that
Well,
Jem said anything directly, right? She just said that she feels threatened, or however she worded the threatened.
She said he threatened her. That's literally what she said. She didn't say what he said because she's a liar, so you have to come up with something. But she did say he threatened her. And then other people are jumping in on that, believing that.
23, 24, 24.
24.
Yep,
Okay.
24.
Initially we had 22.
Yep.
So Ken, what I'm going to do, you're going to sign at the end of this that you're providing these documents to us.
Yep.
I'm going to change this 22 right here to a 24.
Yep.
I just need you to do an initial right next to the 24. That's all I need you to do right now.
Yep.
Just acknowledging that you
Another
changed
thing I
that
would
number.
like to add, one last thing I would like to add.
155.
Hold on. Before you add anything, can I see those papers for a second?
Yeah.
I want to get something completely crystal clear because I learned my lesson from last time with dealing. She did. I'm gonna read to you what she said. Okay. She said, first, Robin Jackson Warden. This is what she said. She goes, after reading what he posted on his personal page, he is definitely someone to worry about Just keep that in mind, okay? She's Jessica Lyons. This is her exact words that I'm reading. And he basically threatened me. So I didn't get a screenshot. That's what she said. She didn't say like word-wise. She said I threatened her.
Well, she said basically.
Basically. Okay?
Yep.
All right?
Then I would
So
also like to add that on this post,
15.
on this post that
Yeah, that's all.
No, I said I'm gonna read it.
And then if this is on top, this is the order of everything that's on there as well.
thank you for documenting everything. I appreciate that with the receipt.
Absolutely.
Kim, just sign above my name and I'll give you a copy of that. I don't have a case number yet, but I can call you as soon as I get one in the computer so you can put it on there.
one last thing I wanted to add before you leave is that Judy Mulfeld, John, hold it. You know that page that we just showed you, that long list of all the comments that were being done, you know, just the most recent. If you look here, these are like the people that thumbs it up, all the people that are watching, Judy Mulfeld, all those people. They didn't make a comment, but they're still there watching. But if you see here, it says 2 shares. So this post that Alyssa Mulfeld made got shared 2 times. And when you see who it is, Chad Potter and Judy Mulfeld. When you go to Judy Mulfeld's page, she has the same post, you know, because that's what a share is. You take it and you copy it and you put it on your own page. So those 2 people, Judy Mulfeld, who's John Mulfeld's wife, posted it on her page also, saying the same thing. And so did Chad Potter. So not only did this girl post it, but now her friends are taking it and reposting it on their own page.
But what's more important is I know that's the whole purpose of Facebook, but what I'm saying is it's all the same people in the village and stuff. It's all Mulfeld, Alyssa Mulfeld, and if it's not, it's people who represent them, like the administrator of the Earlville Community Watch and and their friends and their personal friends. And we already know we live in Madison County. It's a rural area. Everyone knows everybody here for years. I'm new, still new, okay, and this is what I'm going through. Now, besides this, here's what I'm saying. You're going to take this, you're going to put it, right? Now, if I said to you right now, are they going to be arrested? What would your answer be to me?
I don't know.
You don't know, right?
Yeah.
Who would know? You would have to take it to Muscari again.
Well, I gotta first look through all of it and
Uh-huh.
make sure that they didn't say more, that you threatened them
Sure.
more than what they're saying in that one
Mhm.
message. If she's saying,
I didn't threaten them at all.
no, I know you. I'm saying I gotta
Yeah,
see what
correct,
they're saying.
correct, yeah.
Because if she puts in there somewhere
Yeah.
that you threatened to, you know,
Whatever.
beat them up,
Huh?
whatever,
Mhm.
then that changes.
Sure.
That's definitely saying that you are threatening to do something with them, which
Got you.
you know.
So, now, but what I'm saying, an investigation should be done, right? Correct. And then even when an investigation's done, more than likely, I'm saying, it has to still go to the DA's office to see how it's going to be pursued, right?
Right, unless I find something else in
Okay,
there that...
so if you said to me that no one's going to be arrested right now, that would be wrong, right?
Right now?
Yeah.
Yeah, without looking at all that stuff you
Right.
gave.
So, on
And
top-
whatever you're sending me on my email.
Okay, so now, besides this, okay, I want to place a complaint on a police officer from the state troopers for today, okay? And that's going to be the lady trooper, the woman that answered the phone and took my original request. Because not only did she give me like a hard time with an attitude for you to even come down here, she told me no one's going to be arrested, right? Okay, she said no one's going to be arrested.
she
So
said
you
just
guys,
report it
again,
to
it's the
Facebook.
second time I have an officer now telling me what's going to be done, not according to procedure. So please also write that up.
Do you know, got her name or no?
I have to look at my recording because I record everything. I have to look at my recording, but it's the officer that took it, the thing. So I definitely want that reported. That already, before this investigation begins, that the state police has said no one's going to get arrested. Just for
I just want to bring
a fact.
one
Okay?
thing to your attention. When my husband called, he said, I need a cop to come here because I want to report harassment. What's it about? My husband's like, who is it?
She said it
Stuff
depends
like that.
who it is. So no, it shouldn't. It shouldn't depend who it
And
is.
she wanted to know a lot of the story.
The action.
Before she said, we just want someone to come here. Why should we explain to her on the phone the whole entire
Look how
situation?
complicated
And
this
until
is.
you now,
And I explained to her.
it's
And then
stressful.
after I told her the whole story, she goes, no one's going to be arrested.
Just know that.
So already I have no faith in this investigation.
just so you know-
Not because of you. You came, you documented it. I thank you. But how do you expect me to be thinking I'm going to be treated fairly when that's being said to me? I will also send you a copy in your email for that complaint of the voice recording of when she said it. Okay?
She
So
identified herself, I assume, right? I don't know
Yeah,
how many
she should've.
females we have. It's not
she said she was a state trooper.
right. No, I don't know how many people we have working the desk.
It sounded
lot
like
of
a
people.
woman to me.
Yep.
Okay, so
Well, you said you got it.
I got it.
Yeah.
But I want that complaint, and I expect, the sergeant, is it still Sergeant Fountain?
He's the one down here, but that doesn't mean that he's gonna, because he's not on right now.
No, not today. I'm saying I expect, whoever Sergeant Fountain, though, right? I want him to call me looking into that investigation because that's not the first time that I've been mistreated by the officers. When the other two officers, Nunez and I forgot the other one's name or whatever their names was, he knows who they are. He already told me he had to write them in his little red book, okay? And that they treated me with bias and did not treat me fairly when he came to the lanes on 2 occasions, okay? The lanes came towards my property cursing at us, and instead of stopping them, and my wife was here by herself, he told her not to say anything to them while they cussed us out and everything. There was a whole bunch of stuff
Nothing
going
was
on,
done
and they're
about
aware
that.
about it, and it's posted already on my Honest U.S. Citizen if they want to go, if he forgot about it. He can listen to what he said himself, because I posted it on there
And
already.
nothing has ever been done. So all of the harassment, when my husband left, they started yelling and cursing at me in front of a cop. And they told me to be quiet. Me to be quiet.
Well, she
And
didn't even say
I
anything.
didn't say a word. And they were cursing at me from the
Twice.
street. And I told
In the
him
same
I'm
day.
scared. And he did not do I go, this is harassment.
Actually, he said
He
if we
didn't
say
do anything.
anything, if we were to even say anything, like which is my freedom of speech if I want to say anything, okay, we'll be arrested. So you guys are going to treat me like that? The town ain't going to treat me like that? If you are, fine, you can, because it's your right? But you're going to be held accountable for it, I guarantee you. Okay? So I just want to be treated fairly. Like you came out here,
You've done
you took the
nothing to
thing, you
anybody.
took the thing. That's all I expect. And then you go do your thing. But I already, for the record, have state troopers telling me no one's going to be arrested. Basically, nothing's going to be done.
Did you read her everything out of that?
No.
I told her
She
as
was-
much
she
as
was
I
very
can.
hard to deal with, actually.
She was very, and I find it
Rude.
interesting because, like I told you, okay, at the end of the day, they're associated and related to Carl Lane, who is the former Herkimer sheriff, okay? And you might not remember, but when you first came, remember you came here, then you had to go to the DA, then you came here, you had to go to the DA, you came back and forth. There was another officer that came one night. You had left. You were going to get your supervisor. That night, for some reason, I couldn't get an officer out here to take the basketball court complaint, right? And you know who called me? The Herkimer State Police. Herkimer. To tell me really nothing's going on. Nothing's really even going on, you know? Like, I shouldn't even call them for cops and stuff like that. Okay? Herkimer, that's interesting. You know, the chances of this shit being all like that is
And I also
very
want to bring up,
interesting. Very interesting.
we reported a long time ago with Mr. Buzzard that there was a basketball court that was misplaced there that wasn't put up right. After it fell in our car, they put it back up. To me, that is on purpose. It could fall
What
on
I'm
my
saying-
child. It
What I'm
already
saying
fell
is, when she
before.
says it was put back up, it was put back up negligently on purpose.
And
So it could fall again in a dangerous
when
way.
we reported that, oh no, that's not intended. Nothing is
Even
ever
though I'm
anything.
proving it, I'm showing it fall
Nothing
again.
is ever
fall
anything when they
again.
do it to us.
Nothing.
We've been living like this for 4 years for no reason. We're a minority. We're not white. Everyone else here is white. And this is just funny how we're getting treated like this. It's
Because I don't
unbelievable.
see police in front of everyone else's house. To sit there, if this is complete mistreatment. And today, what that officer said to me on the phone, just that alone, it's proof positive of what I'm saying. Why would you even say that? I asked her, are you going to investigate it? Why am I giving you all the evidence over the phone to have an officer come out? Send them out. If you're not going to do it, you're not going to do it. You can whatever. But that's not for her to make that decision on the goddamn thing.
Right.
She should just say, an officer's coming out, who's involved, here's my name, here's my address, who's involved? John Mofel. That's it. I'm coming. No.
She wants to know the
No.
entire story.
No.
And
That
then
just
she's
shows
like, okay,
me
someone will be
the
coming
same
out.
crap that, because you guys got orders from William Gaber not to take anything from me, and that's not right. That's not right, and it's still going on today.
And we're
We didn't
going to
get
fight.
anything from. I didn't get anything.
Not
from
you.
Bill Gator.
No,
I'm just
William,
saying.
no. I got a letter from William Gaber that said he instructed your whole police force and his force not to take any more things. So I got it. Now, they might not have told you, but I'm sure your boss knows and stuff.
And we're not
Like-
going to report everybody. We are not going to put up with this.
Trust me,
Take
this
it
is all,
silently.
and this is all being reported all the way to Albany right now, all the way to Lolita
We're
James'
going to make
office
as much noise
is
about
watching
this
everything
racist
here.
town and this racist community as much as
And I
possible.
am going to contact the head state trooper in Albany also, okay, the superintendent, because I'm tired of it. So this is serious. I'm not playing. I'm done. Okay, like I can't take it anymore. This kind of treatment is
And
not
if
right.
anyone comes to our
And
house,
I'm not going to be sitting here being threatened in my house while I'm just sitting here. I'm not doing anything. Anything that I posted is the absolute truth. It's just a recorded conversation. That's
and it's
it.
all right.
I'm not even editing. Just think about that. Okay?
We're not doing
I'm
anything
giving my
against the
personal
law.
name, my number, everything's on there, just to show I don't hide anything. And it's to that point. So
We have on Facebook right now, just so you
Kevin, do
quickly.
you want me to have whoever's on, or do you want me to just tell Sergeant to look into this?
I want Sergeant Fountain to look into it, because talking to a new sergeant, explaining all this stuff all over again,
This
is going to
is-
be a headache for me. It's stressful.
Us posting, for example, this. I don't care if it brings hate from the neighbors or not. It's the truth. Our the ex-mayor,
Look, don't hang up on me and be rude. I'm saying to you, listen.
Listen, I'm on my fucking way, Calvin. I'm on my way home. Answer the fucking phone. Don't you fucking tell me. You go fuck yourself.
You will fuck yourself, you piece of shit. This is what I'm dealing with. From the mayor.
That was with Excel.
Yes.
that's what happened over
Okay.
the dog thing. Over just
Right.
us telling him, can you please, like, control these
Give
dogs.
them a
You got-
ticket.
Give them a ticket.
Talk
so
to
they
them.
stop
Warn them,
letting-
please.
That's what we get from the. when
Not
we're
for one. Hold on.
children that are
Not for
endangered.
one day. Not once. 72 times in the course of 6 months. I couldn't even come out of my house. 3 times a day. There's 2 big ass dogs running here. The whole summer, the whole spring, my kids are in the goddamn house.
So
Can't go
we
outside.
that's what we deserve for just trying to keep the community safe and
And that's me.
following
That's
the
me
rules.
being a bad neighbor, because I want them to stop.
This is racist.
So that's
the
it.
whole community's
He's
in on
done,
it.
right now. He doesn't have anything to do with the border.
No.
now,
He's
does
dead.
he? Oh, he died.
William Excel's dead. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
But just
All
to
right.
show,
All right.
that's the discrimination we're getting. And we have endless video because we report
And-
everything.
And I have to. That's the sad part.
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately, I can't just
'Cause
have
this
you
is
come
the
out here and have a
treatment that-
conversation like we had. I can't
This
have
is the
that.
treatment that
because-
Muslim people, black people,
Yes.
minorities get when
and
they
you
move
might say
into
why
a
I'm saying this?
predominantly white community.
When you go look at what they're posting and they write Muslims have come to America, have 5 wives, get unemployment, get this, it's crazy shit. All right, only a racist would say. No one of the same mind would
Melissa
say that.
Mofeld's family's mad. I'll show you exactly what they're mad about. Because my husband posted on his page what Mofeld posts on his. Why is it okay for him to post it on his own page, but when he just shares it with the rest of the world, saying this is what the mayor posts on his own page. Stop messing with our United States history. If you don't like our heritage, then go get the hell out of our country.
Just like they
Or-
told me to get the fuck out of their
Earlville
town
mayor.
on that email.
Earlville Mayor Mofeld, Islamophobic post. Printed 1868, still stands true today. There is no room for American brotherhood in America and brotherhood for all who will support our. There is room in America and brotherhood for all who will support our institutions and aid in our development. But those who come to disturb our peace and dethrone our laws are aliens and enemies forever. But what is it showing? The Muslim This is
Islamic
a Muslim, this is
crescent
an Islamic
sign.
crescent moon and star with an Islamic government official. I don't know what she's from Minnesota. I forgot
Yep.
her name. And another
Ilhan.
Muslim woman. This is a Muslim.
I highly doubt in
place.
1886.
This is all on John's.
Yeah,
John Mogel's
I highly
page.
doubt in 1886 they had Ilhan's picture on that post, or even had a post. Okay, let's just get real. Okay.
So they're mad because we're doing this, which is our right. We're not doing anything wrong. And now they're gonna come harass us because we're
And why am I doing it? Because I felt threatened, and that's the proof. They want to come over here. They want me to catch fire. Catch fire could mean like shot.
Right.
I mean, what does catch fire? So
set the house.
figure
on
that
fire.
out.
I
Set
don't
my
know
house on
how.
fire. What else gonna mean? Come here baking cookies? No, right? It's gonna be some bad shit happening.
If he
Okay.
doesn't stop his shit.
So get that investigation figured out immediately, please. Okay. And I'm gonna be calling every day. I want to update every day because this is threatening right now. Tonight, tomorrow, call me. Let me know every little
can't live
bit
like this.
of what's going on. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Perry, and thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Yep.